All right. All right. Good evening. Welcome to this business presentation today. My name is Sino Gold, and I'm here today to talk to us about NextGen. And now, the people who are bringing this to you is a system from Bonus Fortuna. So you're welcome to the Bonus Fortuna system, the system that gives you access to financial freedom. If you want financial freedom, then you must listen to me tonight. Let me tell you, there is more reason why you should be financially free, more especially if you are in Nigeria, because it will help you to give the protection that you need to give to your children. Let me tell you, we live in a country where security is out of hand. So living an environment that is security wise, taking your children to the best schools, there's a lot that you need to do to keep your children out of harm's way. There's more you need to do to make sure that you give them the best in life, that you begin to move into in this country and you're respected. You need to be financially free. There is more reason to be financially free in Nigeria than in any other part of the world, because it will help you to stay out of so many troubles. People are looking for any kind of success and they get into trouble. That's why they move into Yahoo and some other things, because they want to make money to take care of themselves and their family. But now it's a system that you don't even need to work hard. You just need to work smart, and then you are mastered. I don't care what you've done before that failed. And maybe you now say you don't want to do anything again. Let me tell you, the very day you decide to be an entrepreneur, you have decided to face many defeats. But no matter how many defeats you face, don't let yourself be defeated. No matter how many times you are knocked down, don't let yourself to be knocked out. So I'm here to present something to you. I need you to have an open mind. This is not one of those things. This is the thing. When you see fake, there's original somewhere. This is the original that the fake emulate. They imitate the original because they don't know how to create something. So listen to me. But before I go, let me do this, because it's required for compliance with the government that I do this to you, so that you understand, so that it won't be like tomorrow you said, I saw someone earning 100,000 dollars in a month. That's what I decided. That's why I decided to join NextGen. I will do my best to present this product, the service, the income potential of NextGen very well to you. But I want you to know that there is no guarantee there's no guarantee of the level. Remember the guarantee we are talking about. There is no guarantee of the level of income. That level of income is the one I'm talking about. There's no guarantee of it. Because someone may earn bigger and another person earn lower. So level of income is not guaranteed. I didn't say if you come in, you make $1 million in so and so much. So whatever I'm presenting to you now today, the result varies. And it depends on your individual skill, your expertise and effort. If you register and go to bed and put your leg up and said, I put that business there and I know that it will give me $1 million, it will not happen. So please understand that. So now let's go as we get that out of the way. NextGen goal is to be the #1 company, not in the world, but for the world. That is NextGen goal. They are doing everything in their power to do that. So we are in 72 countries of the world and over 100 to 200,000 members, plus members all around the globe. And you are going to be one of us when you join us today. We have teams that are in charge. The team that are in charge, we have Paul Chalmers. Paul Chalmers is someone that is the co-founder of one of the UK largest trading academy, known as UKT, UK Trading Academy. They have been running for over 12 years now and have trained over 150,000 students on how to trade like the banks. Not only that, He has placed senior roles in blue chip companies. You know what he does there? When he goes there, all he has to do is to look at what they are doing wrong and show them what they should do right. And then tell them how to be compliant and how to stay out of trouble from government. He has done that in Mitsubishi, in ExxonMobil, Pirelli, Monsanto, Tyco, one of the biggest companies in the world. So he's big. And then number two, we have Rian. Rian has been a distributor in many companies. And in all the companies, he has come at top, built teams around the world. So you understand how network marketing is run. He made his first million from Bitcoin. And then now, so he is the person. Now we have two competent people. One is someone who is into trading, and he has been a corporate guy. So he knows how business is run corporately. Then, so that when the company is doing the wrong thing, he can tell them, no, you have to do it this way. Then we have one other person who has been a network, he has been a leader. So he knows what network marketers are thinking. He knows how business are built. He knows that you need to, that's why they carry leaders along. Because this sport chambers will explain how business need to be done. Ray Angoa is there to make leaders need to be heard. If we want to make any changes, we need to talk to the leaders and let the leaders make the changes. And then we own the vision. And that's why we can drive it. So he has built and managed global sales team in several companies before. That's real. So now, if you look at this place, you see that we have our head office in Fort Dunlop, Birmingham, in United Kingdom. We have our leaders there already. At this moment in Fort Dunlop, we have office in Wales. We have office in London. We have office in Dubai. We have in Turkey. We have team office here in Nigeria. We have in Philippines as well. So with this, I tell people that NextGen is not an online business. The reason is because NextGen have an office, physical office that you can touch, you can feel, you can know that it exists. So it's no more an online business. It's a business that is like brick and mortar. So we have assurance, 100% assurance of your package value. That's the face value of your package is assured. Worst case scenario, you make the money back. So you earn euro daily with peace of mind because you have an assurance. So you just earn with peace of mind. NextGen businesses are in four ways. They are business in forex market. They have business in options trading. They have business in real estate. They have in crypto looping. These are all the businesses they do. So they don't have one engine that runs the business. They have about 4 engines that runs the business of NextGen. That is awesome. And then when you come into NextGen, you have benefits. Daily income skill, daily passive reward, daily commission. That means there are benefits. So let's take them one by one. The daily income skills talked about having the skill in Forex. And when we talk about Forex, it's an academy that a lot of people have really changed their lives with. Forex and crypto trading is accredited and recognized by Aspire Business School Europe. You can even go and Google Aspire Business School to know who they are and why they are accredited NextGen. Who have they accredited before? How are they recognized the accreditation? Afiz from Spain says, my job keeps me away from my family. But now I make more money monthly from home via NextGen Trading Academy. And no matter your age, you can pick your phone and trade. We have so many strategies to do that because Forex on its own is the biggest industry in the world, creating more millionaires than any other industry. Over 10 million traders are trading over every day, over $6 trillion exchange hands every day. As good as that sounds, the bad news is 85% of people who operate in this market lose money. 10% make little or no money, only 5% make big profit. And NextGen Academy members are on top of that 5%. That is awesome. On top of that, so when you become a member, you begin to understand that those who are making millions every day in the forex market are not special. They are not immortal, but they know something different. They know something that you and I don't know. But I only come across to understand, I only come to know those things when I join NextGen. And when you join us, all the coveted secrets of the institutional traders will be made open to you, and you will start getting results and being part of the 5% that makes me profit. Because it's a fully accredited academy. They made it simple, something that you can do. Anyone can learn it, how to trade. If you have access to the 20 training models that can take any dummy, I'm not saying you are a dummy, but when I say any dummy and you are smart, that means you will be faster. The 20 training comprehensive 20 training models, any dummy can pick it and know how to trade. That you don't know what MT4 means, you have not downloaded it before, no problem, you will know how to use it. It will take you from beginners to intermediate to advanced. Simple to do step-by-step instructions that anybody can follow and become successful. Do you know the best part? It's in different languages. So if you have friends who are in Asia, give it to them. Those who are in French, give it to them. That's Arabic, Spanish, whatever, send it to them. And then more languages are coming too. Do you know that mentorship is the fastest way to mastery? When you register in NextGen, there's mentorship as well. You have live support, 8 hours a day that you chat and they help you to live stream. That's the market index. Newton index being streamed live 12 hours so that you can know where the volume lies and play in the game. We have the Newton index forex strategy. We have the Asian negation strategy for forex. We have the Da Vinci Code strategy for crypto and the 2020 model. So much service that you can have. What makes NextGen unique? No monthly charges. No monthly charges in everything I'm going to outline here for you today. Who are 2020 models given to you? No monthly charges. 3 winning institutional strategies to be given to you, no monthly charges. Live trading support will be given to you, no monthly charges. Free tools worth $30,000 monthly, no monthly charges. That tool have trained over 150,000 people monthly, and you have access to confidential data from Jefferson Bank, USA. It costs the company $30,000 monthly to get access to the market index, but yet no monthly charges. You pay once, you start earning. You learn and you earn. So there are so many success stories that time will not allow me to tell you. But let me tell you, men can lie. Women can lie, but numbers never lie. We have the people who have gone through the numbers. They've made a lot of money from this system on so many things that they've learned from NextGen and start using it to amass wealth. That's how it is. And not only that, you have daily passive rewards as well. The daily passive reward is where you make money. Just like I told you that numbers don't lie. Men can lie, women can lie, but numbers never lie. On this part, we have this link, the third-party audit link, FS Blue, where you have access to the trading of the platform of the company, to know how much they are making and to know that they have money, when they put in money, when they withdraw. It helps you to know that they are very transparent and open in dealing with you. They have a global and physical infrastructure all over the place. They have credible founders. They have accredited academy, 100% assurance of your package guaranteed. That's so much. There's so much you can do here. You can decide to come in and start zero compounding, you get 130%. You start to withdraw weekly, 26, after 26 withdrawal, you get up to 200%. Then if you start withdrawing weekly, After your 52 weeks compounding, you start making 400%. It's as simple as that. So simple. But you can decide to withdraw to NextGen and make more. Because now NextGen is $1 plus. But do you know that with the use cases that you are seeing here, NextGen is going to go through the roof? Listen, that you want it not to go up, it doesn't matter. There are use cases around it that you can't stop it from going up. Because more usability are there. People are using it in different forms. People are holding it because they want to use it. Listen to me. Anything that is scarce will always appreciate in price. That is the truth. The value total supply of this coin is 99 million. And then with all the use cases here, it's going to be scarce. Can you see what happened to Naira? Your Naira, even when you're exchanging Naira to Naira now, it's big money. Go to POS, you want to, they call money for you. Why? It's scarce. Anything that is scarce will appreciate in value. With all these use cases, NextGen will be scarce because it's only 99 million coin. With all these use cases, when I've seen coins that are up to 10 million. 10 million coins that don't have all these use cases that are selling at $5, $3, $10. Then that's 10 million. We have 1 billion coins that are selling, and we are talking about 99 million. With these use cases, forget about it. In 2027, what will happen to NextGen coin with the usability involved is something that you cannot even fathom. But based on worst case scenario, 2027 is giving 500 euros. But I say this is just maybe just to be modest. With those use cases, so can you imagine? Let me just give you a reason. You can be a millionaire in 2027. You get there, you become that one, but what you do now can make you a millionaire in 2027. Can you imagine having 10,000 coins of NextGen? 10,000. 10,000 of NextGen cannot cost you $10,000 to get. Now, you can get that, but you start accumulating it. Okay, let's say 5,000. And then the coin rose to $500 in 2027. This is worst case scenario. And then you begin to look, oh, how much will I make? I have 5,000 of this coin, and just $500. And then the coin now moved to $500. That's $2.5 million. Listen, you can predict your future. I'm working towards it. I'm accumulating the coin. Worst case scenario, if it didn't happen, what happened is my money, right? I just have to do it. Just 5,000 of the coin moved to 500. You're making $2.5 million. That's how many years from now? There's so much to get. Once you become a bonus Fortuna member, we'll show you what to do. Then we have quantum trade. Quantum trade is for the big boys who have money and they want to put it in a broker's account and let the company trade for them. So once you put it there, you have full control of the fund. You trade in your own personal broker account. You can withdraw this money anytime you want, and there's transparency on the next level. No company in the history of network marketing can match this product because of the expertise of people handling it. It's top notch. That's what you need to do. But now, if you want to go beyond 400%, for those that want to go beyond 400%, we have something, because people like me, 400% is what you get when you join NextGen. But there are people like us who want to go beyond 400%. You want to go beyond 400%, so you are going to earn unlimited weekly. That's what this is all about. You earn money weekly that you can, that's with the system that I'm about to unveil to you today. And I want you to listen. First, we have a vision. That vision is to help our partners live a sustained, wealthy lifestyle. And that sustained, wealthy lifestyle, because we saw a problem and we want to provide solution to that problem. What's the problem? People not only in direct sales industry, people all over, they will talk what they have yesterday, but you can't see it reflecting today. They can't sustain wealth because they don't know the process to do so. That's why the vision is to make sure we change the narrative. And we are changing the narrative now because vision is who you are now by the reason of what you see. So we are helping our partners live a sustained, wealthy lifestyle. That's our vision, and that's who we are. And we have mapped out 100,000 millionaires to be created in the evolving economy by the year 2027. That's when NextGen coin will become $100, $500, $1,000. So with just the little arithmetic I tell you, if you can get maybe 2,500 of it, maybe it's over $1 million. So if you have most of our members who would do that by doing what they can to accumulate this thing and keep it, not only that way they will make money in different ways. It will help us to initiate the next wave of billionaires. All thanks to NextGen and NextGen Coin. There's more to make this dream a reality. And every day we crack our brain to make sure that it works because we must create the millionaires, not be by mouth. And we have set to make it work. So why do we decide to choose NextGen? I'm sorry, it's a weekly payout, not a monthly, not a daily payout, because we have discussed with the corporate, but you can do 247 using your PIN. You can create a PIN in your back office and start using it to register people immediately and getting the money. But if you want to make withdrawal, you make withdrawal every Thursday. Then payment will be made on Monday or Tuesday. So that's it. For those who made withdrawal on this one, they have just left it on Monday. They will just make all the withdrawal, or they will send all the money to you, which makes it more organized. The company can have time to do all that, knowing fully well that every Thursday people make withdrawal. Every Monday we now have time to come and sit down and make the payment. Not that they are making payments, some people are making withdrawal that same day. So it's confusing. How many days? So that's why they can even pay someone that withdraw today, thinking that the person has been there since. So it's confusing. So let's be organized in order to build the business well. We want this business to last long. That's why. But there are, daily payouts, daily withdrawals. Okay, the payouts are every day, but the withdrawals are weekly. There's payout, there's withdrawal. Payout, if you earn commission, you get it. If you earn referral commission, binary commission, everything, those are payouts. You get that one every day. But the withdrawals are now weekly. That's the one I was explaining. Then 10% direct deals as well. So I'm going to change it in the PowerPoint later. So we have 7% to 9% indirect deals. That's the binary system. How do I mean 7 to 9%? If you register into the system, which I'm going to show you the packages, which I show you the packages you can join. If you register with €100, €200, or €500, so your binary is 7%. If you register with 1,000 or 2,500 euros, your binary is 8%. If you register with the big boys, which is 5,000, your binary is 9%. Listen, in this business, if you really want to build big, based on what I'm showing you, you need to start with 5,000. If you have the money, start with it. That's the best package. That's the package I'm in. That's the package most of the top leaders are in. Because the money is there. You will be accumulating this 400% cap. Steady and moving. There are renewal income. Where does it come from? People, you do the work once, you get money. When people get 400%, they will renew again. As they renew the package, you are making more money. Then we have residual income. When people decide to compound, because you don't allow people to compound, you allow them. They don't make their decision. If they decide to compound, you are making money. 11% coming to you from all the compounding in your team. Every week, you come into your back office. So NextGen packages include Not limited to 1,000, 2,005, 5,000, and 25,000. Not limited to. Why do I use the word not limited? We have €100 package. We have €200 package. We have €500 package. Why didn't I call those ones? Because if you want to be a leader, because you want to buy into the franchise, it's better you start with 1,000. But the truth remains that as a system of bonus Fortuna, we know all thinkers are not equal. And then we want to at least see a way we can migrate people buying 500 from 500, they move to 1,000, right? But what happens is that from that 500, you cannot in any way become a leader. So you must move to 1,000. But we'll find a way to make you migrate. But it's going to look complicated. But this is a straightforward system. Coming with 1,000, you become a leader and you move on. With 500, you need to buy 1,000 package to become a leader. So it makes the whole thing look like this thing is hard to understand. But it's easy, it's simple when we do it the way it is. But now, all you just need to answer me is this question. Where do you decide to become? You make a decision. Do you just want to be a customer who just earn daily income skill? It's good you have the skill. It's important. I told people today, you can take, somebody can take your jacket, somebody can take everything you own, or even one wrong business decision can take a lot of money from you, can make you go down. God forbid, but it happens. But if you have a skill and have access to the tools, you bounce back. It's a matter of time. You may stay with that house. Before you know it, maybe they see you in a fancy hotel like this. And before you know it, they see you in an estate. All thanks to skill. It's good. Then you can earn passive reward, 400%. Good. But you want to go a step further to earn franchise commission. That's where I like to talk to make money than to talk to beg money. We have incentives, premium vacations, luxury home, cars available to those who are willing to do this business in the way that it should be to build their business going forward. So the question to answer, would you like a simple business system where you can generate $500,000 to $3 million income in just 8 months or less? There is more to this. We just even trying to be modest. All you just need is 2 people. 2. Just get your 2 people ready, and then you are in for something big. Once you have 2 people, then you now come into the bonus Fortuna group system. We have 4 simple steps that you need to take. So let's take them one by one because of our time. You just buy into the franchise, get the 1,000 package, and then the next thing you move into the stop and study the system. 1, schedule into an onboarding session. That onboarding session is for you to know more about the business so you can now talk about it. The next thing, we give you project manuals, give you books and things that you need to do. Then you'll be assigned to a consultant. A consultant is the one that fixes your business. So he's knowledgeable about what you are doing. So he's not help you to see how to arrange your leg, put your things and all that. Just like the job I came to do here in Asaba, I come like trying to do what we call a semi-onboarding session to explain things, to show people how they should arrange their legs, how they should build their business. This is where to put it. This is how to do it to become a team leader. This is how to be to become a team manager. This is how to be to become a senior manager. This is what to do. So people are strategizing. How am I going to do this? Because that's what the consultants do. So the consultant is available to you 24/7 and it's completely free of charge for you. Because why is it free of charge? Yes, I pay my flight, I pay my hotel, I pay things to come here. So you are not paying. To give you that consultant that you're supposed to pay to show you how business is done, but you are not paying. It's absolutely free of charge for you. We'll come to build you and take you to the next phase. Then now you now started, after getting this thing, that's when you can now start finding your friends and family. Then within 2 weeks, you have gotten, first week, you go on board, the second week, you start. So you have the question, how can I get my 2 partners? So you go and start sharing based on knowledge. to your friends on Facebook. You don't just go there and begin to tell them about NextGen, but we'll show you the lifestyle, projecting things, more especially as we are traveling to Cyprus. So much lifestyle, so much pictures that are going to go on Facebook, not with any NextGen logo or things, but then people will be asking you, what are you doing? Please, can you show me the way? Can you cut soap for me? Because the way I'm seeing you shining and traveling abroad, like say you are moving, is at least is your backyard. You are traveling to another city in Nigeria. Please cut soap for me now. You say, forget this kind of business is not for people like you. You say, who don't like to travel abroad? What are you telling me? It's an insult to me now to say I don't want to do this kind of business. That's how you begin to attract people into your business. So we are going to Cyprus with so much intention. The intentionality is clear. You're not going there to play. It's not fun. Yes, we'll catch fun, no doubt. But as we are catching fun, we are still catching fun with business sense. That's how to do things. You don't do everything. Listen, wealth is a deliberate thing. You have to be deliberate about what you do. Straight up. It doesn't happen by chance. Everything, even the way you talk, you have to think before you talk if you really want to be successful. So don't just go to that place because we have all the money to travel. No, we go there because there's a reason. And all that. That's what I'm telling them over here. Then we go to the forum where you enroll into our mentorship academy. So we will now teach you leadership. It takes belief and leadership to succeed in this kind of business. So we teach you leadership, entrepreneurship, wealth building, personal economy. Many have been doing this thing wrongly. It's time to get it right. Enough is enough. Let's get the business right this time. So once you do that, you are going through the first simple system of bonus Fortuna. That's how great it is. So now, before you now begin to enroll your people, I told you about millions to make, right? How to make it is simple. You now just introduce two people. How do I mean introducing two people? We have a calendar. This is a scheduled calendar. We have month, week 1, week 2, week 3, week 4. It's 4 weeks in a month. Now, your first month, if you join, you need to study the business. And I like the way people over here in Asaba are studying the business. They want to know. They're asking questions. And thank God they're asking questions with somebody who is not ready to even sugarcoat it for you to join. If somebody is telling you the way it works, and as I'm telling you, if you say you don't want to join, I pay my flight to this place, I pay my hotel, I can enter flight tomorrow and go back. No strings attached. Because the person needs to know the truth. The whole truth and nothing but the truth. That's business that lasts. During stop and study is when you ask all the questions. Some will say, oh, I thought it's only 24 months, you make the 400%. No, it's not 24 months, so it's not 1 year. You compound for 52 weeks, and then you now start withdrawing for another 50. That's when 400% come. So if the person just thought it's 400% in 52, and you said, okay, yeah. So the person will come. Tomorrow, the person will stop doing the business. That's why stop and study is good. Let the person know the truth before it goes in. And the truth of the matter is that any company that pay you 400% in 1 year is a scam. It's a matter of time you will show. How much do they pay in treasury bills? So tell people the truth, not to catch it. No sugarcoating. I don't sugarcoat. Maybe for me, some people say, nah, the way you talk, you just go straight to the point. People will just not do this. I said, when you lie to them, they come in and they find out the truth, they hate you for it. Simple. So stop and study is very good. In your second week, you can now go and enroll your 2. Then on the 3rd week, you can do stop and study for the 2 again and all that. So following this calendar, you just have 2 people, and before you know it, you have 510 people under you, just for you to have only 2. First month, and you are moving, following stop and study and moving the way the system is. If anybody understands the business, you go out there and promote it. But if they don't understand it and start promoting, they will get stuck on the way. And once they get stuck, it's done. They don't even know how to move forward anymore. That's why our stop and study system is very good. So we have it here in your first month. You are bringing all this volume into the place. So when you bring all this volume into the place, then let me show you the money to make when you bring the volumes. Those volume, when you bring it in your first month, you just make 440 euro. Yeah, it looks small for you, but that's what it is. But if you know where you are going, where you are will not upset you because you are going somewhere. In the month two, you get to make 960. This is for those who are building the business slow. Some people can build fast. So if you build the business slow, do you know the best part? When you move to the second month, the people you bring into the business will go into the first month. When you go into the third month where you are earning 3,000, the people you brought directly will be in their second month. Let me tell you, you are building people who will follow you to anywhere you talk because you are making money, they are making money. When you step out of a level where people enter, but let me tell you, if you are not following the system properly, do you know they can overtake you? Some people may be hungrier than you. So overtaking is allowed because it's not a pyramid scheme. So that I said when you step out, the stepping is when you are doing your own part properly. If you slack, you lose, and the people will take over. So someone can come into NextGen tomorrow and then overtook everybody in NextGen and become global ambassador. Are you just, it's normal. So that's why we all have to be up and doing, making sure that you move forward. And it's always good when you're in a constant way where you are in a business, people are striving to move forward. So you have to do your own part to move because we are all having what we call healthy competition, helping each other to grow. When you see this person is not giving up, you don't give up. So even if you want to go out of the count, you count yourself in back. So with that, you can earn up to 5 million plus just by earning small. But you know that even if you fail, you fell into money. 10% of this is 10% is a failure. Anywhere, any day, 10%. If you get 10% out of 100, it's fail. Even you fail flat. But do you know that you still fell into money? 522,000 euros. Can you imagine what that can do for you and your family? Just imagine what 520. Do you know what that's worth in Naira? Oh, that is in millions. So just imagine your failure, what your failure in NextGen will result to using bonus Fortuna system. And you don't want to, you are not a mediocre person, so you are not going to the failure part. But that's people who fail, this is where they fail into. This is serious. And then you can become a leader as well, even as you build slow. But do you know that for those who build fast, by the first month they become team leader, second month you become team manager. Do you know someone can do this thing in 1 month? Take over. Bonus Fortuna said, we're going to give you something to say you made it fast. You made it well. So now as a team leader, take this amount, 100. As a team manager, and we have to say, okay, team manager, you have to take 300. Then senior manager takes 600, regional director 1,000, and all the regional, president, we have a roller so it be 5,000 euro for you to be able to look good. Fair. Go and change your wardrobe. President, you have a Mercedes-Benz, 20,000 given to you for you to fuel the car. Global ambassador, you have an apartment. So let me show you the pictures. This is for the senior manager, and this is for the regional director. We have the Rolex for regional president. We have this baby here for those who are president. There's nothing like brand new. Everything is new. Chara, up and down. Both the engine, the cars, the body, everything is new. You don't need to go to mechanic anymore. Just drive, change oil and continue driving. Put fuel and oil. Then global ambassador, you are giving an apartment where people live. When we talk about apartment where people live, that's the area, not the building, but apartment inside the building. They are given into it. Then you need to welcome into the freedom that we talk about. You need to get started right now. Get back to the person who asked you to be part of this or who gave you this video and get a referral link to register. But before you go, I want to let you know that our convention is coming up. In Hunger, Luxury, Resort, and Casino. It's happening in Cyprus. And payments are ongoing. So please, if you're here and then your leaders are in any way planning to go to Cyprus, please inform them. Payment is ending tomorrow, right? Today is Saturday, ending tomorrow. So let them pay in the money, because on Monday morning it will be sent to the uh, Turkish Airlines and the embassies and all the things that need to be done for the OK2 board and for that. So please do that. But if you are listening to this presentation when the time has already gone, it's over. But this is what we're doing. So maybe you're not prepared for 2024 convention. But this one, on the 10th of March, we have evening pool party. On the 11th of March, we have corporate event. And then the 12th of March, we have beach party. That's what it is. And I want you to make sure that you inform your people and let them make up the payment as fast as possible right now, because we are in for something big.